So let's go back to this one again. I don't have time. Well, I found that people that will never have more time unless they find a way to make more money. Would you even be open to helping that time issue, or is that something you plan on never solving? Like, that's a dose of reality. You could go back to feel, felt, found, or you could, if you have a lot of posture, you can do it this way. This is what I do. I'll give you an example of this later on. If I could show you a way that you could do this in your spare time that wouldn't interfere with what you're currently doing, would you be open to taking a look? Who would say no to that? I don't have the money. Make sure this objection is real. So one way you can do that is to qualify them. Hey Joe, let me ask you a question. Just to be honest, is it really that you don't have enough money, or is it just that you don't want to do it? If you get that sense from people that people are just trying to blow you off, then just throw that out there. Because at least you'll get an honest response. You just want an honest answer. A nice solid no is better than a maybe and stringing you along. Because what you don't want to do is waste time on people that are negative. So if he just says no, then you can just move on to the next person. Or better yet, he may say, yes, I don't have enough money. And then you can go forward with helping him figure out ways to make that money. You can sell something. You can borrow money. You can borrow money from a couple people. You could partner with somebody in this business and split the costs. So one way you can qualify that is, are you serious about joining? If you had the money, would you be open to joining the company right now? If they go, yes, I would join the company if I just had the money, then all I have to do is help them come up with that money, and they will join your business. So sometimes they just haven't been educated enough about this business. Without enough exposures, they just see more hurt in spending that money than they see value they could get potentially from joining your company. So one way you can deal with that is you can tell them, I appreciate that, and in spite of not having enough money, isn't the real question, how can you start enjoying the training and benefits from our company now without suffering any longer? This is a solution to their problems, not in addition to their problems. This is too expensive. Yeah, I appreciate that, and that brings up a question. Could you possibly benefit more from our plan despite your initial concern on price? Make them think about what could they gain from being part of this company beyond the initial startup costs. I don't believe this will work. So most of the time they just haven't seen enough of your company yet. Bring them to a company meeting, then they can see a whole line of people giving testimonials about how this company is making them more money. There's possibilities that they may relate to people in that company meeting that hits them where they see an opportunity for themselves at this time. And it just gives them legitimacy where they see other people succeeding in their company that they know it's possible and they know it's real. I need to think about it. And then you can just ask them, are there any concerns I can answer for you? Is this network marketing? So what you want to find out is if they're negative, positive, or neutral. Because just because they say is this network marketing, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're negative about network marketing. If they are negative, then you ask them why. Like, what exactly happened? Did they join a company and that company got shut down? Then you can tell them, well, this company is backed by a large corporation, and the chances of this company folding is very, very slim to none. Or they could say something like, oh, I didn't have any support from my upline. Nobody taught me what to do. Well, our company has really fantastic training, both online and offline. I will introduce you to the leadership that will train you directly, and you can address what the concerns are. If they're neutral, then just go ahead and expose them to the business. If they're super positive, that's great. Well, what do you look for in a network marketing company? Well, let me show you what we have to offer. Or if they knew somebody else that was in network marketing completely failed, well, what do you think happened to them? Do you think that person really gave all their effort into that company? Was it the company that was the problem, or the person what was the reason they didn't have success? Get to the root about where their feelings come from. Then you can address what the real concern is. If somebody goes to you, is this a pyramid scheme? The fastest way to deal with that? Nope. Nope, this is not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal. I would never do that. And just move on to the next topic. I don't want to bother my friends. So what makes you think that you'd be bothering your friends? If you truly believed in the product, would you let your friends know about it? Or you could say, if I could show you a way that you could share this product with others without it feeling like a sales pitch or alienating your friends, would you be open to taking a look? Because people share things every day. Every day you look at people's Facebook, they're sharing something about what they ate, what they bought, where they went. All people are doing all day, all night is giving commercials for one company or another. And this way, they get paid for it. How much money are you making? If you're brand new, just tell them, I just got started, but I know this 19-year-old kid who's making $2,000 a week in our company. Just talk about other people's stories. If you've been around for a while and you haven't been making money, tell them, I'm working this part-time, but I'm super pumped about my future. And then go on to tell them stories about other people in your company that are having success, especially if that person has the same industry or can relate to that person's background. I need to talk to my husband or wife. So you can just tell them, absolutely you should talk to your husband or wife. We spend a lot of time training people, so we want to make sure that you're certain that you're about this business before you come on board. So what they should do is they should have their significant other or whoever they want to talk to look at an exposure. Like, look at the website, look at this DVD, watch the CD, take a look at this brochure, show them this, bring them to a home party. What you don't want is that person going home and trying to explain the whole business to somebody else, because they're not even in the business. All they seen was like a 20-minute snippet of the business, and then them trying to explain the business to somebody else. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Have them point their significant other to a tool. Pay my way in. So then you just tell them, well, email me. If you're serious about becoming part of this business, email me, and I'll send you 5 different ways you can come up with the money on your own. Here's another example of posture. Why should I sign up with you? Well, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't. We never beg. We never chase. This is attraction marketing. People are attracted towards people that are postured. If people become needy or desperate, people will not want to join your team.